Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Just a quick update here towards the end of the day. It was a quiet day for Solana. I'm still exploring the idea if Solana or that Solana is moving here in a B wave. We're basically already in this wave 4 correction that we've been talking about, and we're just working through the subwave structures here, and a high B wave definitely cannot be ruled out, and I would say it is something we have to prepare for. Let me explain. The idea is that the wave 3 topped here potentially, here on the 15th, 16th of November. Yes, one more extension higher is possible, but you will have difficulties, and myself included, to distinguish an extension in wave 3 from a high B wave or an overshooting B wave. The structure that we see here definitely suggests that we at least need to be prepared for a high B wave. What is a high B wave? A high B wave is basically, or overshooting B wave is basically indicating that, first of all, here a sideways correction is playing out. Basically, we call that flat structure. And in a flat structure, a B wave can overshoot, which means it moves beyond the high of the third wave. It appears bullish because of the strong trend in the market. Obviously, Solana had and still has a very strong trend. And therefore, it can sometimes be that, especially in such a fourth wave, in the subwaves, a B wave does overshoot. So that's a possibility. Resistance goes all the way up to $76, which is the 1.38 Fibonacci retracement of the A wave. And we just need to be prepared that this could either be a third wave extension or a high B wave. It's just that a move above $76 would suggest it's not a high B wave, it's a third wave. It's nothing I think is really easy to trade. It's nothing I think that is a good setup. Don't make the mistake to think that the wave structures are setups. They are not. The wave structures are simply roadmaps that the price can take. We're just tracking here the waves as we move through this correction. It is typically not recommended to trade waves within a correction, okay? But I, of course, don't just stop making videos if we don't have a setup. At the moment, there is no clear setup. It might be interesting potentially to short Solana in this region, but then we need the right setup for that. This is just a resistance area. If we see a 5-wave move down from there, an initial small 5-wave move down, of course, you can short against the top. At least it's reasonable to do that, to short into the support area. A move, it depends on so many factors. Depends on how high do we go, what do the indicators say at the time, do we see a first reaction, do we maybe react to the trend line, is it the first 5-wave move down and a corrective rally, which would be great, because then get a really tight stop for a potential short trade down there, and a good reward to risk ratio. So at the moment, I just want to highlight here, we're likely still in the correction. It might very well be that we're working here on a higher B wave. In this scenario, we would like to see the price eventually get into the region between $64 and $76. Before then, another dip down into the larger support area happens. But that's sort of where it should end. Somewhere in this area here. For me, most likely the area around $40.50, but we'll see where it takes us. As we get more price data, we can also get a little bit more precision in our analysis, but it's incredibly difficult within a correction. So at the moment, I'm exploring the idea if, I didn't want to move that. I'm exploring the idea if in this B wave here, we're currently moving higher in an A, B, C structure. Different possibilities here. For example, it is possible that the A wave of the B wave formed 5 waves. We're now working on a B wave pullback before we rally in wave C. It's also possible that the A wave finished already here in 3 waves. This was already a B wave, and we're now rallying in a C wave. So if we now get a sustained break above or let's say $60, we're likely already in the C wave. Okay, so that's sort of where we have a little bit of uncertainty, but this is really nano counting, micro counting at its finest. What else can I say? Not much. I think everything is said. Running out of things to say. So I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.